Have you ever caught yourself doing something just to get someone else's approval? Maybe you said yes while you wanted to say no. Maybe you did something that looked good on paper, but deep down it didn't really feel like you. We all do it. We live our lives hoping for someone else's approval. But here's the truth. You find clarity not by following everyone's approval. You find clarity the moment you decide to choose yourself. So in this video we'll talk about a 3-step process about what living for yourself actually means and how to actually start doing things for yourself without feeling the guilt. And in the end I'll leave you a bonus tip you do not want to miss. Step number 1 is to reframe yourself. From a young age we've been told that choosing yourself and living for yourself means you don't care about others. That is a big fat lie that we're going to cover in this video. If you constantly keep changing yourself and if you constantly change who you are just to fit the personality that someone else wants you to be, you're not being kind to yourself. You're actually cheating yourself. And over time, that cheating on yourself starts to create something within you that you do not want to be. So let's start defining who you really are. I used to do it all the time. I kept saying yes to things that I didn't really want to do. I kept saying yes to things that just to confirm someone that I would help them, even though I didn't really feel like it. I even kept quiet when I disagreed, just pretending everything was okay. Well, clearly I wasn't. The turning point in my life was realizing that I was living my life for others. That I was betraying myself to a version of that I did not want to be. And every betrayal adds up to the version that you do not want to be. And then you wake up one morning, you stop recognizing yourself because you've lost yourself along the way. So the first step is to give yourself permission to say no to others. It is perfectly okay to start showing up for yourself. Step 2 is the mirror test. This is a good way to check who you really are. There is a powerful question that you can ask yourself every time you want to do something. Would I still be doing this if no one else was watching? It's simple but really powerful. And to make it even easier, if the answer is yes, then that is your truth. If the answer is no, then stop doing it. Because it just means that your ego is trying to impress someone by saying yes. And you'll be surprised how that simple question will define your real motives. Because remember, living for others isn't about ignoring people, it's about living for yourself in the first place. Because when you start to live out of truth, you will start finding the confidence, you will attract the right people that want to be with you. Not the fake you, but the real you that you are creating. And you will be attracting the right people, opportunities, and state of mind. So start testing this today with just small steps on what you wear, on what you decide to do, on how you choose to spend your free time. It's all simple feedback on whether you're trying to be the real you or that you're performing to someone else. And step 3, the guilt phase. This is actually funny. At first, you will feel really guilty for yourself. You will feel like you're letting other people down. But the truth is, you're not. It is simply old conditioning. It is your mind not being used to the progress because you are used to saying yes to other people for so long. And that change is abnormal for your mind, so it tries to stop you from doing it. But the moment you keep pushing and you keep going forward, believe me, then when I say it will pass and you will know that you're growing, you get more energy, and you attract more people, as mentioned before. So it's just your mind getting used to the new reality in life. And you're creating that new identity. I still remember the first time I said no. I felt guilty for days in a row. Like, oh, what are they going to think about me? Oh, what if I made the wrong decision? But deep down, I knew it was the best decision for me. But here's the thing, when you change something, it is just your mind and your brain stopping that pattern. They're trying to hold you back from doing something different than they expect. But you're really not doing anything bad. And let's be honest, what is the worst that could happen when you say no? You spent years training your brain to say yes to others, so of course it feels weird. But that weird feeling actually means that you're growing. And yes, it will be discomfortable at the start, but isn't it just amazing? The fact that you're growing and that you're deciding your own future. So here's the bonus tip. When you stop trying to impress others, they will actually start to respect you more. They will know that you're valuing your own time instead of keeping others happy, and the respect in others will grow towards you. You will be a different person. When you stand behind your values, people will just start to take you more seriously. And before you realize it, you will end up giving more energy and love to others than you did in the past. Simply because it is no longer forced. I've had this too in the past. As soon as I started changing, a friend started to respect me more and is now actually coming to me for life advice because I know I value my time and I choose what I feel like needs to be done. So stop saying yes to others and start saying yes to yourself. That shift means everything. So let's bring it all together. Step 1 is to stop focusing for approval to find love. Step 2, do the mirror test. Ask yourself, would you really be doing this while no one else was watching? Step 3, embrace the guilt, because you are growing. That's all that it means. And a bonus tip, when you start being true to yourself, people will start to respect you more. And remember, you don't owe it to anyone that version that makes you feel uncomfortable. You owe it to yourself to find that version that makes you feel alive. Isn't that what we all want? And hey, if this hit home for you and you're ready to stop living for others and start living for yourself, I have built something that will make you do just that. It is called the Clarity and Momentum Starter Guide. It is completely free for you down in the description below. And while you're at it, hit that subscribe button because I post content like this every week. I will help you find the clarity. I'll see you in the next one.